Hi, hello everyone. This is Invasion, and I have like this available to do, or I can back doing this comic again. So I got this that I can do, or I can go and head on over and do like a cartoon here, which is this. Right, so, what's up, Guitar Boy? Welcome to the stream. Now, I haven't done this in a while, but I still never finished this panel here. But I think we can probably finish it this episode. Maybe. I don't have much time. Also, welcome to the stream, Guitar Boy. I'm not sure if I said that already or not. But yeah, here we are. I got some different stream music. Got some Minecraft music going on in the background. And let's see. I should have set the... Actually, let me see how this would look. Nah, it doesn't quite look as fancy. Alright, let's just see how that would look. And not quite. Alright, let's set that to 32 and go to Cooper Gothic Black. Cooper Gothic Gold. Close enough. That's the actual name. I just messed up the phrasing, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna have that here. We're gonna have each of these circles, they're basically going to be windows. These are going to be where the guards and stuff sleep for the town. Alright, so let's make these perfect circles. Alright, so let's take that down to 2, and I'm thinking about making this place out of wood. Like this here is going to be a structure that they built. It could be interesting. Alright. I'm not too sure what that is. But let's see. I was thinking like having some sticks like going about here and here. Then like so. I think it could be interesting. And so yeah, so I'm thinking like maybe every single row could have something like this. Like just something jagged to differentiate amongst like all kinds of stuff. I think that could be useful. Alright, so. Oh my god. Alright. Oh my, the stream's starting to buffer. I just don't know how to fix that. Alright. And so I think that's a fine circle. But let's change that to trees just cause. Alright, that's more like it. Let's adapt that to make it a little bit thicker. Luckily it didn't affect these ones, so we're good. Yeah, but it just looks odd next to that, and so I think you know what, let's just keep it 10 and keep it going. Alright, so let's do that. In fact, let's just design how this little hole is gonna look. So let's go ahead and make this brown, because I want this to be wood colored like the outside here. Right, so I can actually go down to the background and go to here. Boom, bam. I need to do the ridges a little bit more. Hey, to the people here, type something. Guitar Boy says hi to all the folks. Let's see. Oh, Hip is here too. Sup, Hip? Welcome to the stream. Alright, so let's see how this looks. Let's put this here. Oh my. Oh, I see that shit. Right, back. We go to building. Alright, there's the correct in here. Alright, so you're gonna have it kind of going like. Wait, no. Alright. I'm confused once more. Alright, let's just keep that like that. And then we can have the word going in a different direction. Right, so let's go like so, like so. Like so it's a bit more ribbed, I should say. And just want to make it a little bit different. Right, let's just circle it like that. I could have used the circle tool, but that's fine. Alright, so that's fine like this. How is Jala doing? Jala is doing pretty. What the F did I do? What happened? Oh, I forgot I erased the people. Alright. And anyway, also has an advertisement. It's just a little in-game, in-comic painting. Just say, eat at Jala. I think because the bug, it used to have Steam, but the Steam disappeared, so I'm going to have to add it back. Oh, the stream crashed. That is unfortunate. But, I think I said what I said. Like, I think that part came true. Alright, so. No, let's do that. Actually, no. Let's do that. To show like there's some degree of like looking up in it. I think that would look pretty good. Alright, so we got that. Let's add some darker bits to it. And let's do just a ring like that. It's not gonna be too much. And then let's add some greenery to the background. Alright, so let's add a little bit of this. Alright, so I think that is pretty good, like for that, and like it's just gonna have grass walls in between. So I think that's pretty good. So let's just copy, paste that all about. Each row has 5, so let's go for that. 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is not the whole building, this is basically just half of it. Oh, I would know that symbol. I think it's the... I was gonna say the Chinese, like, Walton, but it's actually not. It looks more like a street lamp, looking at it better. Right, so... Now let's copy, paste. Now, like, anytime the fairies get attacked, the guards, they fall out of these holes because this is where the guards sleep. They just fly out of these holes ready to attack whatever threat is attacking the fairies. Because that's like the easiest for it to be. Alright, so let's go ahead and color this in a bit more. Oh no, something not good happened. Oh well, let's put that over there. Okay, oh, never mind. Now it's good. And boom, boom, bam. Think I'm gonna make that inside bit a different color. Alright, see. Alright, so that's looking fine like that. Let's add some line action going on here. Just to show that it's kind of like a wood texture. Now, the fairies, they did not build this on their own. They had some help from a species they are allied with. Okay. Okay then. So looks good so far. Thank you, Hip. Alright, so I think I'm going to have like the lines go over to that a bit. Because I'm not too good at making a wood texture. Right, Santa. Yeah, bow down to the jolly boots of Santa. Or be crushed by his jolly boots of doom. Ah, that was such a throwback. Such a good show. I wanted to make that this color too. Right? Let's just do the doors. And then I can hurriedly add that to it. It can be just like a short door here. Here. Bow down to the power of Santa. Right, there we go. Put that here. And here, and raise that just a tad. And this too. And now we have this. Alright, boom. I know. I shouldn't really have the lines like be too rigid, basically. Like too straight, I should say. Yep. Fashion is such a chore. And so, let's do that here. Alright, so got this here. Actually, wait. Let me see here. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret. It's for the comic book. I don't know if people are gonna see it, but it's been here for a while. Look, Waldo. Ever wondered where Waldo is? There he is. Waldo, just hiding in plain sight. Alright. Invader, how are you doing? I am doing fine at the moment, Ape Green. Welcome to the stream. I'm just showing folks Easter egg I hid in my comic book. It's Waldo from Where's Waldo? He is right there, just sitting about. And this would be how difficult it is to spot him. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty neat. Alright, so, let's see. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I see this now. Alright, so let's do kind of like something like that. Like, I'm just spitballing here. Alright, so let's add this. You should put it as a real book soon, not just in webtoons. I'd have to make it like print on demand, kind of like with Amazon. That could be interesting to do. I just have to like double check how to do it. Like with what I'm planning, like with each episode of the series, it's going to equal like 1 comic book total. I mean, with each 3 episodes, I mean. Let's see, how does that look? Does that look fine like that? Let me see. Like, kind of like this going on. But yeah, if I put it on Amazon, I should be able to like make it have like a physical copy. So that could be fun. Alright, so let's see. I kind of like how these roots look. I might change it though, making it kind of like a little stump. Like, just have little bits of it just going all about like this. I think that could be interesting. But yeah, as I was saying, Guitar Boy, that is a good idea, and I do plan on doing it. So like, hey, if anyone like reads the comic and enjoys it and wants a physical copy, they can just head on over and get a physical copy of it there. Alright, so yeah, I'm liking how the Barracks look so far. Alright, so I can't wait to see it finish. Yeah, I can't wait to finish it. Thanks, Ep.15, and thank you, Guitar Boy, for suggesting that. I do intend to do that. It's just gonna take some time, quite some time. But don't worry, I'm not gonna like finish the entire storyline that I have planned out. I'm just going to like whenever I feel like I have enough for a comic book, that's when I'll like have it ready to be posted and stuff, like for a comic book. But yeah, it could be interesting. By the way, I have like my test series out, just the first episode of it. It is currently on Webtoon. It's on my latest community post if you're curious about it. It's going to be a slapstick comedy, kind of like Tom and Jerry, but instead of movement is a comic, so it should be interesting. I used to do a lot of slapstick type of comedy in the infancy of my channel. Like, I think my first ever animation was slapstick because, I still remember animating it. It was this man, he locked his dog inside of a safe, and anyways, he locked his dog inside of a safe, and then the dog, it loved him so much that it just flung itself out the window, and it fell right on the man's head, crushing him to death. But the dog, it came right out of the safe. It was A-okay, and it ate the man's eyeball. So yeah, that was kind of like a slapstick comedy type of thing. But the other comic book isn't going to be as violent. I don't know why I said it's not going to be as violent. The first episode, like a whole planet got burnt to death, and I showed it visually. But it's not going to be as violent though. It's going to be violent, but it's stream keeps on crashing. That is so unfortunate. Luckily, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Alright, but anyways, it should be... I should at least have enough time to finish this. Anyways, I really ought to go, like, deep into the woods and fill up a tree, because, like, I don't know, this texture, it looks fine, but I feel like it could look way better. Like, I just need to feel, like, different textures of said trees. I think that would do very well in me visualizing what I'm trying to convey. So, yeah, that would be pretty good. Now, I'm not sure if I made this too rigid, because trees, they aren't normally sharp, but they do have a lot of splinters, and it's not like it's a straight wall. So I think having like little bits of that sticking out should like do something real nice for that. Alright, so let's do that here and this here. Maybe I can add like some leaves on it. Like that could be interesting. Oh, this is my favorite Minecraft song. It's called C418. That's the name of the creator. But this one is called Haunted Muskie. Sounds like hip hop to me, but folks may think differently. I remember finding someone that did a metal cover of it, and it sounded very good, if I do say so myself. Alright, so oh, that tree branch looks raggedy. Alright, that should add a little bit more sturdiness to it. Okay. So that's looking decent. Let's get rid of the people again. That's... Wait, do I want... No, that should not be in front. And last but not least, so we're gonna have these branches just sticking about. Oh my, okay. Guess I'm doing that line manually. Okay, boom, bam. Alright, so let's do that, this. But yeah, hopefully the stream's not cutting out too much, where at least you can hear the music just fine. Alright, so we got that here. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out how I want those creatures tends to look. Because I already drew like their allies on the channel. I don't think folks are gonna, or maybe. And it's not too much of a spoiler. I'll just do a quick little doodle of how they look, just so y'all can see how they look. Alright, so it's basically like an elf in this universe. It's an owl person. They look much more refined, but this is just a doodle of them. Just kind of like this. Like that. Then, oh, there's flashing lights in the distance. Alright, But yeah, I heard like so many crazy stuff is about to go down, and honestly, I can't really be bothered. All I know is I'm doing this. I'm happy doing this. And if the world ends, then that's that. And so we got this here. But don't worry, it's not gonna end. Alright, so anyways, let's just do that here. This here, and this here. Right, so like this is just basically how they look. What I ought to do is I just add that here, put that here, have another one go out to here. Why am I doing this? I'm taking too long. Right, I need to go back and like not distract myself because I'm just not doing the logical thing here. We got this here. I'm almost done, so I'm gonna just finish it anyway. Alright, so got this here. Alright, so that's basically how that looked. I'm gonna move that to like here. And let's actually just blur it a little bit. Just make it ever so slightly transparent so it looks like it's a carving. And I think that would look pretty good. Alright, so that's good there. Alright, just gotta... You know what, I guess that could be considered a building. Right. Anyways, that's basically how they look. I didn't color it. See what they color it? Maybe. Right. We'll head back to it. It's not about them. It's about this. This is another 10. Right. So let's just add some of that here. So let's just add some rigidness to here because I knew something was up because I didn't do it just right. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that just yet. I got 262 views in 21 minutes. Tell me, what is the apocalypse again? Alright, that is great for Todd Boy. And like the apocalypse, like yeah, like in the series that this very tin is going to be based off of. I'm not sure if the music is too loud or not. I'm just going to keep talking and assume it isn't. Right, anyways. Actually, this looks better like that. Like so. But anyways, as I was saying, the apocalypse is going to just be caused by like all kinds of random things. Personally, due to my feelings on the subject, I feel like the apocalypse in this story is going to be caused by some kind of like technological uprising or something. Or like it would be funnier if like the technology, it didn't attack the humans or anything. It just left, did its own thing, and the humans just got themselves killed because they gave their minds over to the machine and they had no idea what to do when the machine left them. That would be interesting to cover. But that wasn't like for this specific series. It's set in the same universe. It's going to happen with the humans all over the world. Could be interesting parallel to what happens in reality for us. But that is a topic for another day. But let me see here. Those cracks look decent. I like it. I like it a lot. So we're gonna do that like so, like so. So and like so. Let's add like some that goes in this way to it. I am a sucker for details. Details are just like my bread and butter. Like so many of the animations I did from like when I first began, it used to have like so many Easter eggs, and I remember so many of them. Like in that same first ever animation I did, I actually have an Easter egg in that video too. I actually put myself in the video just for 3 little frames, and I was actually in the safe with the dog. Just a little version of me popping out. It's a little alien. Alright, so that looks good. Like so. Right, that is nice. That is nice. So we are going to go on over to the roof. The roof is on fire. That song is way too old for all of you guys. It's old for me myself, but still. I'd be surprised if any of you guys know it. Alright, so anyways. The roof is on fire. And so let's go ahead and do that like so. Just to distinguish it a tad from that roof. We're gonna, it's the lights hitting it, we're gonna actually do this. It's still going to be slightly different, but not quite different. So, like so. Alright, that's perfect. Let's actually add more of the word panels to distinct it slightly even better. Alright, so let's add this. Alright, let's head back up and do this by trees because the distinction is lacking right now. And so, like so. Alright, that's looking better. And let's make the people disappear once more. Back to tools. Right, so that and that. You know, now that you mention it. Well, now that I mention it, I meant potato chips. Now, I'm not really a big snacker. I prefer to just eat. But, like, I'm wondering which one you highly processed. It's kind of like a crunchy snack. And it has, like, these cheesy flavor to it. Like and sometimes it has to smell like it kind of smells like a toenail. But it's not. It doesn't have any toenails in it that I'm aware of. It doesn't, and it doesn't taste like toenails either. And you may be asking, yeah, I know, I don't know what's up with my internet, but it's just crazy. But anyways, so what was I saying? I think I was saying something about toenails. Can't imagine why. Anyways, let's just go ahead and add some lines here. But yeah, not sure why that happens. It just happens, I guess. And so we got all kinds of sticks and whatnot going about. Since this fella grew his house there, I guess we're gonna just have the sticks stay there and maybe grow on this side. In fact, let's give right there a leaf. Alright, so I think this is looking good so far. Yeah, I feel like so many folk feel like everyone should experience the joy of creation. Like, you don't get this feeling from prompting or anything like that. You get it from actually doing and creating. Like, folks that prompt, they're missing out on so much joy that they can get from actually making art. And it is just a darn shame. And so that looks good like that. Alright, so let's add some lines to the tin here. And so let's do it like so, maybe. Should probably get a different color, but you can't be bothered to do all that. And I'll just repaint those as they come. Oh no, did the music stop? We're supposed to keep going. I bet it was that dumb YouTube saying, "Oh, you're still awake," or whatever. Oh, never mind. Okay, so here we are. Oh, that was awkward. And let's go ahead and mix this up. But yeah. Add some little mycelium stems because this may not be a mushroom, but it is some kind of matter. So let's just add a little bit of that. We don't have to add too much. Say they're more attracted to the mushrooms. And so a little bit of that here. I think that's looking pretty good so far. It looks like each tendril is going down to an amount. So it's like it's sucking it. Alright. That's the ticket. Now, I feel like drawing some folk like falling out of here, like flying. So let's do that. Let's go to trees because actually let's go to twos. I can't have me fit in trees. Alright. Oh, that was kind of a pun, but not really. Alright, we accomplished a lot. That's pretty good. We're actually nearly done with this panel. I've done a bunch, but like almost completely done with this panel. I must say that is pretty good. And so, hi, I'm not at building, I'm at people. Let's go to people. There we go. Alright, they don't need to like fit in here like too bigly. Yeah, we're gonna make this guy here. Actually, guards, they all wear the same stuff, so I'm gonna go there. No, I might make a smaller one, but that's good. 7 people to 4. Oh, back to 7. I like it when they... Alright, back from the crash. Alright, it's kind of like off-brand pixel art, but it's not like pixel art because I'm not meticulously doing every single pixel. I'm basically doing my own 10 here, basically. Alright, so let's add like this and that. You know, I should have done this in once. Oh well, I can do the rest in once. And let's just have the arms go out to here. So, we at tree now. And so, I got that here, got this here, and got that right there. And so, let's add something to his boot. Y'all ever think about tree racism? Like, what if trees had racism and we had no idea? That'd be something. Spruce and ferns and all kinds of stuff saying, "Oh, I don't like you. You got too many leaves on your trunk," or something like that. It'd be kind of interesting. You know what would be funny? Like, what I learned recently about octopuses is that some of them actually have these fists like that follow them around, and they basically like little rulers or bosses to them, and they come and have pet frogs, and I think the frogs take care of their babies or something like that. But I just find that so neat, like just two species co-mingling, just doing their own thing. I think that's nice. Alright, so we got that one going out, Let's see if we can grab a quick eye color here. So let's go with that. Survivor is on. Alright, back to this. Alright, and let's anti-analyze it and just have this here and this here. It almost looks weirder without the anti-analyzing. Alright, so let's put that there. Alright, yeah, that's the ticket. And I don't feel like going all the way down there just to get purples. So we're just gonna do that. Alright, so that looks good like so. I don't know why I did that. This purple right here. Alright, so let's fix that purple with the correct kind of purple. Let's erase some of it. There we go. Alright, so that looks good. You're gonna have like some kind of sparring match, I should say. Can't talk sometimes. But I don't think that's too big of an issue there. Let's focus on what we want the doors to be. Thinking maybe leaves too. But look, this here is a chief guard, there would be like a sheriff or something. And it wouldn't be seen, but I just can't leave it alone like that. Alright. So let's fix that. Because I just gotta. Alright, so let's go ahead, do this by trees. Like so. Let's lasso the head. Move it down just slightly. There we go. Let's move the ones like so. So this and that. Let's get rid of the abs. Alright. I really feel like the music is gone now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm gonna put it on the Outer Wilds. Right, I'm back. Right, and I changed the music to the Outer Wilds because it was just glitching. Alright, so hopefully this is fine. Well, let's just do the black outline so I can outline it a little bit better. I should do like, you don't have to like use the anti-analyzing tool when they're this tiny. You could just like do the pixel art thing. Right, anyways. Let's undo that. There we go. But yeah, I have to see what I can do about that. Alright, let's head back to buildings, and let's just use that guy for scale. So we're gonna just do that there, this here. And see, what should I do? Let's make it, let's make it a wooden door. Okay, let's go here, do that, then back to trade. I'm thinking like maybe like every panel, there's like a wide shot in this comic. I should have like a fairy dying in the background. So it's kind of, is this Earth? Oh yeah, it is Earth. These are basically like just deep in the forest where the humans don't find them. They venture out to the place where the humans are. So they stream crashed again. Right, but yeah, this is going to be Earth. They are going to be like invading human houses so that they can get teeth. That's basically going to be what this comic is about. And like that and capitalism and all kinds of stuff, it's going to be neat. But like, it's not going to cover that in the first episode. So I'm wondering, did I do this too early? Like, there's enough time for me to... There's enough time for... Oh, for what? Oh yeah, they want the human teeth. These are going to be tooth fairies. Right, but anyways. So anyways, let's see, what was I going to say? Yeah, I just completely lost my train of thought. I hate that when that happens. Sometimes that happens like when you go to the fridge. Then you realize, hey, why am I going in here? Or you walk into a room and you realize, hey, why did I walk in here? It's annoying when that happens. Right, but anyways, let's add some outlines to this. But I've recently been rewatching a series called Malcolm in the Middle, and that series is so funny. If you can, you should check out Malcolm in the Middle. Like that stuff that show will just have you laughing on the floor for days. So that looked good. Right. While I'm here, let's grab that. I need to have a few of them go all the way across. So here we go. What continent are they in? They are going to be in America, because I'm tying this in with the animation pilot that I'm doing called Cryptic Adventures of Chloe and Caleb. I'm also working on that. Hopefully I can finish it, and hopefully I can finish this too. But they're going to have a crossover at some point, and it's going to have like that cartoon, and it's going to cross over with this comic book. And I think it would be pretty good. And let's see, cut this here and here. Alright, that should. Alright, that helps a little. That looks a little bit better. But yeah, I added these advertisement cones saying need dresses. Except since it's tilted slightly, it says need dress. And let's move this on over to here. This one is an advertisement for Jala. Eat a Jala. And it has one of them just eating like that. Looks kind of haunted. You make a gumball crossover. I'm not sure like that would fit in like with what I'm doing like in the comic or the show. But I do have an idea that could work for it. So yeah, I will do that. The idea I'm thinking of is like I have like this cat named Gumball, and it's gonna chase around and attack the main character and his crew when they're at. So let's get this color here and that. There's a nice wooden door doing its wooden door turns. Me into a husky princess makeup cover pixie dust. You try drawing me into a husky princess. This isn't really like a drawing stream. It was just like comic book creation. But yeah, I could do that quickly. Let me just finish this door first. Alright, so let's just do that. Also, welcome to the stream, Emion. Alright, so let's do that. But yeah, I'll do that once I finish these doors. I'm almost done. What? By husky, I'm assuming you mean dog, right? If you mean dog, then yeah, I can do that real quick. If you mean husky as in like a really buff princess, then I could do that too. Alright, let me see. Let me put this here. Boom. Door. Alright, just make sure that these don't look too bad, and then we do that. Last but not least, this. Alright, here we go. Alright. I'm not going to like keep it in the comic book, just so you know. I'm just doing this quickly for you. Alright, so let's do this by trees. Alright, so a husky princess. Gonna go with like a Siberian husky. Hold up, what is that? That sounds like cowboy music. I don't remember putting this on my playlist. Oh well.
What's your name?
Ford.
Oh gosh, there's talking in this.
No.
Right. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this for like 5 minutes. I like to have like the eyes bulging out slightly. Let me know his ham is bored. But let me know if oh, his name is bored. Okay. But let me know if this song sounds okay, then I'll just let it stay in the playlist so that we can listen to it to this next time we stream. Alright. You can tell it's a husky by its colors. Be sure to color me. Will do. Wait, this is you? Well, okay.
This group seems rough around the edges.
Alright, so let's do.
You seem clever. Hopefully we can make this work.
I think we should be able to. Yeah. I mean,
I don't like
amongst all of us.
words in my stream music, so I think I'm probably. Alright, they stopped talking again, so that's fine. Alright, so let's add this dress here. Let's add this here.
Have you had these magic abilities your whole life like a kid?
Oh my gosh.
No.
Alright.
No.
So funny, it came in and demanded him to draw a husky princess.
Something happened?
I know it is. It's random too. Alright, so let's add this here. Alright, this is gonna be kind of like a corset or something. This here. Gonna have this. Have like this dress popping out there. Popping out is a wrong choice of words, but I don't know what else to say. I actually kind of like the beat though. I just don't like the lyrics. Alright, anyways. Yeah, it's don't really draw what reference, so I haven't seen like a husky in a hot minute. Alright, so let's do that. I should have her in slippers. that's good like that. Yeah. And anyways, it's a nice little bonus for y'all. Let's add this here.
I'll reward for this. I'm listening.
Alright, so you got this husky here.
Can I confide in you for something?
Oh, yes, please.
I'm a little unnerved about this sword. Would you stand watch for a second?
It seems like a bad idea, sure.
So let's add that like so.
What happened to you on that boat? Something might have followed you.
Nothing like this. I've never seen anything like this eye before. Only in that dream where Vandal was holding it, pushed it in his chest. But this is smaller. This sword just seems to take in things.
Blue wagon, purple dress. Trust in pixie dust. Pixie dust is a good idea though. I actually drew like something that I taught about like for a pixie. Could be some kind of like predator species. It could be interesting. So let's go ahead and do the purple dress. And let me see.
You either
I'm not sure if I'm being heard right now.
or remember properly, I think.
I think I am. Not certain though. No idea. And let me see. The F. Alright, so let's make that poofy. The F. Excuse me.
magic's new to me. This sword is new to me. I didn't have most of this all of my life. All I had was my words to get out of situations, to try and heal conflict, to try and outsmart somebody.
You are right. That's good. Thank you, Guitar Boy.
And I've been cheating myself.
Alright. Hopefully y'all like this music here. Alright,
Leave no trace.
alright, so here you have Yun. There's your Husky and your Princess Husky. And that is just that's the one thing that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go back to the comment. I'll leave it there for the rest of the stream. Pixie dust, alright. So alright, I'm just joking. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the pixie dust. Alright, so when I see pixie, I'm thinking pink or blue. So we're gonna go with blue. And let's do this. Actually, it could be yellow. Alright. And let's see how it looks yellow. Yeah, yellow blends in with the background too much. So we're gonna go with this. Let's change it to green. Fan tickles. Okay. And let's do one here.
The darkness of your dream state alleviates you the stress of the day. Your aching muscles turning numb.
That doesn't look sharp enough. Alright, that's better. Okay. Alright, so there we are. We got this. Let's add a little texture with the fur. Alright. Alright, so there you go. Alright, so got Princess Fairy Husky. Alright, so we're gonna move back on to this now. I'm gonna see about drawing in a pixelated art style, which is this. Like so. Right. But first things first, we're gonna do the fence. Okay, so there we go. So let's go ahead and go to brown here. I am glad that it stopped talking. Is page 3 or is page? Did any of that come true? Right, but anyways, it's going to be like episode 2, 3 at the very latest, but it's going to be 2 that your human character is going to be in. Alright, so. But yeah, I think you're going to enjoy the episode.
Your own dental work at one point. Did you do that on purpose?
By the way, I plan
When I was younger,
on having the humans get hurt. So if you don't want your character to be hurt, then since it's going to be a human, I won't make it like the main character. I'll make it like so like he's like putting the human to bed before he gets injured. Right, see, but like in making the comic. Oh, in making the comic, I can make that pretty soon. I could just like fit that in.
Do you still feel the same way about your teeth?
The F?
Not necessarily.
What the heck are these lyrics? Alright, but anyways, I can actually
So you have to continue
actually make it and just like have it wait until I put in to the part where that comes up. Just to see if you would like it. Like in making the comic. But yeah, I can do that for you. In fact, if you want, I can sketch like how the human would look now so that I can have it so it's later. Cardboard Stitches, yo, what's good? I'm doing good, Cardboard Stitches. How are you? Also, welcome to the stream. This here is kind of a late night stream. Latest I ever did it. One of the survivors. Alright, good. So you don't want your character to be injured. That is good. Would you be comfortable having your character be like a parent? Because that's what I'm planning to do.
Many years later, though,
What am I looking at?
Imagine that any of us would
You're looking at...
even...
Alright, I'm back. Right, I changed the music. Everything should be better now. Anyways, this was something someone really wanted me to draw. It was M. Yun. I don't know if they're still here, but it's a husky princess. This is not going to be in the comic book. I just drew it. But anyways, the rest of this is a city of fairies that I'm making, and right here is the guard station, or I guess it would be the equivalent of a police station in our world. I need to enunciate more often. Need to drink something. Excuse me. But yeah, right here is basically a police station. This is how the police look. Kinda janky, but it is fun. Alright, so here I am with a fence. Making a fence. So let's do that. Let's make this a mixture of wood and leaves. Right, so leaves here, let's do some real dark leaf. That could be nice. Just fill it in a little bit. I'll be a human. Just you can make me hurt a little, just not dead. Oh, don't worry. I don't plan on killing the humans. At least not yet. I'll pop the CPD into the comic. I do not know what that is. Alright. Does he make me draw something bad? Let me just fix that up real quick. Chicago Police Department. How did I not know that? Anyways. Let's see. That's a fine looking leaf color. Oh, City Police Department. That makes more sense than Chicago Police Department. But yeah, that's good, basically. Alright, so let's do this part. And then this right here. Since these fairies can fly, gates are kind of pointless, but let me see, can this fit there? Not to the point of me wanting to mess up the water bottle. Oh, by the way, those of you that were here last time, I changed this from a Coca-Cola to a purple Slurp. So yeah, just a reference to an old cartoon that I used to enjoy called Jimmy Neutron. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this here. Magic gate. Yep. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this here. Select that. Go down to tools. Like so, like so. Just color it in that way. Keep it going there. Gotta remember to add green there. Keep it going this way. Don't like that it's going over that. Just fix it to here. Anyway, I hope this part of the comic will be done. Yeah, this is actually the last building that I have here. It gets harder than this, but I don't know what I'm gonna put there, so I'm just gonna probably leave that as is. But yeah, hopefully this panel looks good. I'm gonna add in the lighting. It's gonna look beautiful when I'm done with it. For those of you that don't know, I've been working on this panel for quite some time, on and off, and it's finally paying off. Let's take away the storyboard quickly. I can't be bothered to fill it in like that, so we're just gonna leave that like that. Okay. One here, please text. Don't give out your phone number to Petard Boy. Do not give your phone number to anyone. Alright, so that looks good like so. Oh, that's weird. Alright, so this is basically gonna be like a training area for them to fight and stuff. Alright, so think that's fine like that. Oh, to chat. Oh, okay. Like, hopefully cardboard or someone talks. Alright, anyways. But yeah, like with most of my streams, they never really chat. But yeah, I need my watch time up, so hopefully they're still like watching at least. But anyways. So that's looking good like that. Like, here's my headcanon for what is happening. This is going to be the barracks, is where all the guards stay. Now, for the fairies, since they're only 2 inches tall, the adult guards, they sleep in these 4 rows here. While the kid ones, since they can't fly yet, they have to walk through these doors and fight here because they have to learn and train how to become guards so that they can, like, die for their community if need be. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Like, doing tins with, like, arms is so difficult. Let's move over to here. Let's like recreate that, like so. So, and I do that. This doesn't really feel like my style, basically. Will the fairies be affected by the apocalypse? They will be indirectly affected. Like, they won't be infected or they won't be hurt, but they do rely on the humans to an extent, and that's really gonna damage them. Alright, so let me see here. Guys like better. Yeah, guys like. Alright, so let's do the 1 then. Alright, so for that we take off anti-analyzing. Maybe I could have them be in like different clothing. Like maybe they're in pink, no, blue, no, blue, purple, blue, yeah, blue. Okay. Which continent will be affected? All of them, even Antarctica. I haven't decided how it's going to end just yet, but I'm leaning towards like technology abandoning humanity, and then they just died off, the humans. Or maybe there was some kind of war. What is the most? Well, the story, I plan on having it set in America, so I'm guessing maybe America was affected the most. so let's have this here. But yeah, I need to storyboard like even more of it, because I only plotted out like how everything works, like biologically speaking, and like how most of the story is gonna go. I haven't hammered out all of the details just yet. And anyways, look at that. That's too big. These are supposed to be children. I guess I could just shrink it down a little later. But yeah, in the book, like, I suppose, like, America or China, maybe Russia, or, hey, France. That could be a good one. You never really see an apocalypse in France. Will other animals be affected? No. There will be no other affected animals. It will just be the humans. Since I plan on shrinking them down, I should probably make their lines a little bit thicker. Oh my. I think I was gonna keep it like that. There. Alright, so, but, yeah, basically no other animals are going to be affected, because since humans are gonna be extinct, it's just going to have these animals basically free to do what they want, and there's going to be some animals that humans never knew existed, basically, that come alive. Be basically, let me see here. Alright, let's add this. Yeah, we got all of this going on right here. Alright, boom. Okay. What about the surviving humans, though? I actually plan on every single human going extinct except for 2. Don't worry, they're not gonna mate with each other or anything. Every single human is going to die. Except for 2. And that's going to be the premise of the Cryptic Adventures of Chloe and Caleb. And these guys, they're going to, their whole, since they rely on humans, they're going to collapse basically, because they need the humans to live. So these guys are just basically going to, these fairies, they're going to break down because they need the humans to live. Just 2. And they have no interest within each other. It's going to be completely platonic. Alright, so let's see. Should I have them in blue only? Alright, I think purple will be good here. That looks kind of pink. Alright, but yeah, it's just going to be only 2 humans left. Goodness gracious, that train. Someone's playing some kind of like train music, because I never hear that. So I think you would hear that more often if it was an actual train. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna shrink these down just a little bit. Alright, and let's add the antennas. Let's just copy that and paste it over here in case I don't like how it looks. We're making these ones a green. But yeah, like if I did this kinds of stuff like with raster on the raster level, like not raster, I mean on the vector level, then wouldn't be so like pixelated. But with the amount of crap you gotta do just to make it work, I just couldn't be bothered. And see, from there, it's perfectly fine. So it's just robots versus humans. It's basically just going to be a tale about survival. It's not going to be like too much of a war. Like all the robots and the humans fight, then the robots kill off just about all the humans, and the humans kill off the robots but then it's just too late. I'm stuttering far too much. Right, anyways. Yeah, they killed them off back, and by then it's just too late. They can't defeat them, basically. They both sides basically lost on their own. So that's like unfortunate. Alright, shall I give these guys eyes? Let's at least give them blue pupils. So, like so. Alright, I think that looks good like that. But yeah, it's just an all-out war, basically. And I could just swap out their races a bit. Right, and I think I'm going to have like some kind of like function dummy, because these guys are training after all. Alright, there we go. Alright, but yeah. We basically finished this entire turn. I'll just maybe I'll post like a post showing like the glow up and all kinds of stuff. But anyways, I think that is basically going to be it. Let me erase that number 1 so far. And so we got them fighting. Let's just take off the storyboard quickly. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Alright, so I think that this looks good as it is. Alright, so at last with that I gotta go. So I hope that you all enjoy this. I hope that it looks good to you. And be sure to share it with your friends, comment down below, and